The QuantCrawler Signal Strategy is coming out towards the end of June, and I have been working in Python optimizing this the best I possibly can. So I'm going to give you two different back-tested results over the prior 2 years to show you exactly what this strategy is capable of when it's fully optimized. I have two different MNQ charts up. You can see them up here on my tabs. I will show you both of them real quick. We're going to start with this first one. So here are the overview of how it works. The signals, strategy, and indicator. The indicator is already out, by the way. It's out to our elite tier and lifetime members. And is how the indicator works is it has default settings and you get bearish and bullish signals. And then back over here, when everything aligns, you start to get buy signals. And you can see it sets your entry right here is the light gray line. You can barely see. You can adjust that. I just don't like my chart that cluttered. Red line is your stop loss. Here's your take profit one, and here's your take profit two. So you can see this is the perfect example on MNQ. Over here, it flipped bearish, runs down, and this is on my optimized settings. So if you have access to this, yours isn't going to look like this because this is the strategy, and I've been adjusting this, but this is what I've optimized. You can see right here, it fires a short, runs over, TP1 right here. I don't run down to a TP2. I like to take small wins and stack them. So you can see this short hits right here, green little bullet right there, that's a win. Another short, that's a win. Actually, on the same candle as entry, you enter at the top, go straight to TP1, that's done in under 5 minutes. Corrects a little bit, then right here fires another short straight to TP. And this is right around midnight or so Eastern Standard Time. So then you can see when London session starts and opens up and we're moving through, or pre-London, I guess it would be. Right here, it flips bullish. You get a buy signal, goes straight to your long. You get your buy signal straight to your TP at another long, and then another buy signal straight to your TP, and then it levels out. There are no other indications right now. So there you have it. It rattles off 6 wins in a row, back to back overnight. This is actually while I'm away. I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so I'm with my family pretty much after Asia session opens. I lightly monitor this, but this was automated and going for me. So this took 6 wins before New York even opened up. So on this day specifically, this strategy made me $800. And now I copy trade this across all of my accounts. This is how I'm testing it. I'm testing it very aggressively because I'll show you the back tested results. So since January 1 of 2024 to current day, June 3 of 2026, this is on two contracts. It has a total P&L of $26,613 with a max drawdown of $3,834 for a 71.02% win rate and a profit factor of 1.243. Now, this one specifically is using a very specific set of filters. So let me show you what those are. When you look at your settings, when you get access to this strategy, you can set your minimum confluences to be in alignment. This requires at least 4 to fire a long or a short. And then the entry mode right here is EMA ADX trend. So essentially, it's just looking for however you set this in your settings for the EMA or the ADX to meet everything in alignment based on the strategy. And then it's going to fire off your entries. So this down here is the settings I'm using. This is 2 contracts per trade. And then some of these don't apply, but these are my actual settings that are producing these results right here. So this is one trade that I take. Now, I'm only back testing this back to 2024. And the reason that I'm doing it this way is because the market has changed so much in price since 2024. The reason I bring that up is this. When you look at your stop loss, this one right here for me is set on fixed points as my stop loss. So it's taking 54 points on every entry. At that point, if it drops 54 points in either direction adversely from my entry, whether I'm long or short, it's going to exit me out. The second strategy that I'm going to show you that I've optimized over here actually uses percentage. And the reason for that is because if you keep fixed points through the life of every single strategy stretching over a number of years, as the price moves, those fixed points have different percentage correlation to the actual price. So 55 points on a stop loss when MNQ was $20,000 is significantly different percentage wise than it is now when it's over $30,000. So I do a percentage based scale on the second chart, which actually is why on the second strategy, the drawdown is actually better and the P&L is comparable. So let me show you that one from January 1 of 2024 to June 3 of 2026 as well, so you can see the difference. So this is the one here that has the percentage base. So you can see when I click through the difference, the P&L on this one is 35,593 and the drawdown is 2,500 with a 62.5% win rate and a profit factor of 1.3. So again, the difference is this right here in the stop loss method. This one is set as percentage and it's 0.28. This one over here is fixed at 54 points. So they just scale different. The percentage based actually gives more room to breathe, but more room for correction as well. So with two contracts as well on this one, you can see over that time period of January 1 to June 3rd of 2.5 years at this point. This is a great P&L. This is a fantastic drawdown. This is a decent win rate. Everyone would be happy with that. Profit factor, I always want it to be better. But like I said in this is stacking small, quick wins with very minimal losses. So when you look at the list of trades recently, you can see here yesterday I actually lost $351. It took a loss. But then coming off of 3, 4 consecutive wins, you have a loss. Then there's another loss there. You're stacking wins, more wins than losses, obviously based on the win rate. But the one loss that you take at a full stop loss every once in a while far outweighs the upside that you're getting with all of these small stacked wins. Like this one right here from beginning of May, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in a row. This right here at $250 times 7 wins, I mean, you're $1,500 right there. So taking one day with a $350 loss isn't really that big of a deal when you just stacked $1,500 straight. So this strategy, again, I back tested it over 2 years. I mean, about as solid as you can get with an optimization. And I use Python. Python for me actually runs around the clock. I have a secondary machine that's back behind me, right over there. You guys can see the other screen that's running. That back there is completely dedicated to just back testing this in Python. That's all it does. So right now it's optimizing MNQ. I'm currently working on MGC as well, but MGC is just a different beast. It seems like this strategy specifically requires tickers with high volume. So the ones that are going to work the best are going to be MNQ. I'm doing MGC right now, and then I'm going to do MES. But just because we're here, I want to just show you guys this is 2.5 years on both of these back tested. But if we go and look at just the last 365 days, this is what makes it beautiful. On the first one, that's the EMA ADX trend in the last 365 days. It has a P&L of $20,191 with a max drawdown of $1,864 with an almost 75% win rate. So if you just ran this on prop firms, you technically right out the gate would never hit your $2,000 drawdown, and you would be stacking up some payouts along the way. You're going to have some bumps and bruises. Like, look right here. This is not a fun little run right here. This is August of last year. You run down to, basically are losing, which sucks, but it far outweighs with the big scales and ladders up. So either way, you're winning with this one. Now on strategy 2, the last 365 days is a P&L of 22,809 with a drawdown of 1885. Again, you are in a good spot there based on this with prop firms with a 65% win rate, profit factor of 1.518. The only reason I went further back is to show you guys this isn't curve fit to just 1 year. This is 2.5 years of data. And my Python optimizer runs off of level 2 tick data. So this is the transition into TradingView and how TradingView calculates it. The Python engine is actually higher than this with a lower drawdown, but TradingView uses like a curved volume and candle thing. It doesn't exactly match tick data. So if you go off pure tick data, these numbers are actually better, but I'm showing you the TradingView optimized. This strategy fires at this point, and this is what your numbers should look like type deal. And then again, I will also show you guys this. This comes up. This right here is on commissions. You're running 62 cents per contract, which is the average with 2 ticks of slippage. That's on this first one. So this does have fees and everything with slippage accounted for. And then over here on this one as well, you can see this is strategy 1. I'm in this first tab again. This is 62 cents per contract. So it's firing basically $2.40, $2.50 round trip with 2 in and 2 out with slippage as well. So this is with fees. This isn't like tried to look pretty just to show you on YouTube. This strategy absolutely works. And I am running it across, I believe, 70 accounts right now. So then when you look at this handy dandy fancy little graph that I made with the MNQ signals on verified performance, two strategy book, January 1 of 2024 to June 3 of 2026 over 29 months. Combined net P&L is 62,207 with four MNQ contracts in total, roughly 2147 a month on average. Blended max drawdown between the two, and then 348 of 600 days are green when you combine them together if you ran them at the same time. So 58% of your days, more than half, are positive. Your return to drawdown is 14.8 to 1, which is incredible. And then again, the blended book right here, we have the P&L. You're at a 62.2% return with a max drawdown blended of $4,214 for over 3,013 trades. So these are back tested, these are proven. I am running it right now, and the signal strategy is going to be coming out shortly to elite and lifetime members. But like I said, the indicator is already out to our elite members and lifetime. This will be rolling out towards the end of June. I will be able to walk forward test this live here for 30 days, and I'm already a week into that. And to also touch on that, the Python engine does a 70-30 walk forward. So it sees 70% of the data and then holds 30% aside. Whatever wins as the best optimized out of the 70% has to then hold up in the 30% to be valid at equal or better than the 70%. And these are the filters, the confluences, and everything that stood up over that 70-30 walk forward. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys will check it out. And this, again, is coming at the end of June to Elite and Lifetime members.